This is a second update on the Anderson Silva blood drug testing for warriors. Now he had a second blood drug test, and they say it shows positive of warriors. Then when they took it again, it was found negative. So they say he must have took something by orally, steroids by mouth, which I find all this fishy. Now, the steroids, so-called steroids, that was found in his blood, it's a painkiller. Remember, his leg was broken. Now, in foreign countries, drug companies, we don't know what's in their ingredients. Anderson Silva does not work for the drug company, so he doesn't know what's in the ingredients. So if a doctor gives him a painkiller drug that contains something similar to steroids, that is not a enhancement, only just for pain for the leg, is not Anderson Silva's fault. But there are many steroids. There are steroids for asthma, there are steroids for injuries, and there are steroids for enhancement with strength. Not all steroids are the same. The steroids for asthma does not increase your strength, nor the one for a painkiller. The painkiller wears out in a certain time frame. It doesn't last a long time. If he had took steroids for an enhancement, it would have been through his blood in a long time. There's no way in a short period it would have shown negative when they tested it again. For it to show negative, it shows you something's wrong with somebody in the testing facility. Remember, Dana White, most of his followers of the UFC and co-founders are bigwigs. The majority of fans are Caucasians. Now, you put a black man in there and win a title, what's going to happen? Black people cannot come in this country and just become champions for a long time. And if you lose that title, they're going to do everything in their power to keep it from you. I find the second drug testing not legit. The first one is up for debate whether or not you believe it or not. But the second one, no. It's for a painkiller. Painkiller causes dizziness, drowsiness, sleepiness, and weakness, and confusion. Why in the hell would he take that to fight Diaz? And we know Diaz is fast. If his leg wasn't healed, then he shouldn't be in the ring. Because I'm pretty sure UFC have their doctors there to check if the leg is ready to go in the ring. And if the leg wasn't healed, then Dana White could get sued for rushing Anderson Silva into the ring. So I find all this kind of fishy. Now they want to overturn his win for Diaz? I don't think so. Many ex-UFC fighters, dead and alive, were caught with steroids, but their wins were never overturned. They kept their titles. We know Forrest Griffin admit to using PED, and he was exempt from that drug testing, and he kept his wins. Now, they should have never said that because it showed negative. He must have took something orally in the mouth. I never heard of a needle voids in the mouth. That must be painful. I don't know what they're trying to put here, some type of spin on this. They over exaggerated on the second blood drug test. It was for painkiller. It's for the injured leg. That's all. In America, they over exaggerate on everything. And that was wrong to what it did to Anderson Silva's name. They literally destroyed that man's name. Now, when JSP retired, he did it on the right time because He knew what was going on. As far as Anderson Silva goes, he should have retired a long time ago to avoid all this mess. But no, he want to stay there just to make the extra money. It's foolishness what he did on his part. And then what happened is that, you see, when you're, like I said, when you're black and you're good and you never had a failure in a steroid test before, and you lose that title to something like a white guy in this country, they're going to make sure you have a hard time getting that title back. If you had that title for a very, very, very long time. Now, I suggest Anderson Silva to get a good lawyer. And I suggest Dana White not to be slackful on this mess. Because Dana White usually don't help out his fighters when they get in trouble. He just usually tells them to let them handle it. No. Anderson, listen. If you listen to this or anybody knows Anderson Silva, you handle this, get a good lawyer, and clean it up. Clean up your name. And I suggest you go to that facility that JPS, Joint St. Pierre, GSP. I meant to say, I'm sorry. GSP. Go to the facility that GSP goes to get a blood drug testing before your match from now on. They seem to do a better job at it. So like I said, you get a lawyer, clear out your name. Dana, your company is on the line. You better fix this now because it looks very bad. Now, I don't know what's going on in Dana White's head, but he needs to clear this up because something's wrong. Now, like I said, the second drug test, I don't believe it's legit. It's a painkiller, man. Come on. Like I said, if he had took that painkiller during a match with Diaz, he would have been dizzy, confusion, tiredness, and sleepiness. And like I said, before you do a fight match, the UFC have their own physical facility. They will see if you pass a test to see are you able to fight. If he wasn't able to fight, then Dana White wouldn't put him on the UFC draw card. But like I said, there's different type of steroids, and not all can enhance strength. So they're overdoing this whole steroid thing with Anderson Silva though, because this is not right. He needs to get a lawyer, and that's my recommendation to him as an Israelite man, whether he knows or not. I hope this man gets clear, and from now on, be careful what you put in your body. Just be careful and ask your doctor what's in that ingredient from now on, and be natural. This to all fighters, just be natural. That's all. Shalom.